Yo my people, SidhuJr here, back with another video, and today I am picking the perfect signings for Chelsea Football Club. They've got a lot of youth in their team and people seem to forget Chelsea at Christmas time. They were second. They were challenging for the title first half of the season, and then Palmer dropped off and the whole thing dropped off. This shows that Chelsea are there. They're nearly there for competing for a title. They're just going to have a few experienced players to come in and just sort them out, which is what I'm doing today. I've got positions they need to fill to make their team a title challenging, maybe title winning squad. The positions I need to fill are goalkeeper, centre back, a winger and a striker. I think their midfield is fine, they got options. Their fullbacks are fine, they got options. Them core positions right there that I've named are the ones that Chelsea need to sign and strengthen in to compete for the title. For goalkeeper, I've only got one option really, because apart from the top level ones like your Alissons, your Courtois and that, the rest are the same. You're going to get a few mistakes here and there in the season, but they're all pretty much decent. Just go for one that you know that works. I've gone for Aaron Ramsdale in goal for Chelsea. He's shown that he can be in a title challenging side of Arsenal. He wasn't too bad until the final 5 games of the season. People were literally saying he's one of the best keepers in the league, and then the final few games happened and then that's ruined his whole reputation. Plus he's just been relegated with Southampton, but that means he's going to be cheaper than the other goalkeepers they're looking at, and for 20-30 mil you can't go wrong for a guy that's proved he can do it in the Prem, and he's an England international. This could be the jump he needs to become England #1 in the future, which is what everyone tipped him for when he went to Arsenal. Aaron Ramsdale's a good keeper, but if you like it or not, at shot stopping, pure shot stopping, he can do that. Chelsea don't need him to play out the back like the spray passes. He just has to play 5-yard passes. He can do that comfortably. Aaron Ramsdale for Chelsea, I think it should literally be a tap-in. I think he can go to any of the top 6 clubs that are looking for a keeper and just come in and be fine. At centre-back, I've got 2 options for Chelsea. The first one I've got is Dean Huijsen, who's got a release clause of £50 million. So it's just come out that he's pretty much going to Madrid, so this is kind of relevant. But Chelsea could do with a centre-back like Huijsen. Plays out the back perfectly, a ball-playing defender, which is what they need, is what they want. They thought it was going to be Colwell, hasn't really translated too much this season. Dean Huijsen is that, can play out the back beautifully, but also when it comes to defending, actual defending from a centre-back, he can do that as well. He's been great this season for Bournemouth. He's better in the bigger games, which means against tough opposition, he just rises to the occasion. And for Chelsea, they're going to be playing a lot of big games next season, especially if they get the Champions League spot. I think they could go for Huijsen. Obviously he's pretty much gone to Madrid, but for Chelsea it could be a great signing if they were to land him. And my second option for centre back is Mark Guéhi for £60 million. English tax, Premier League captain, that's why he's so expensive. But as a defender, pure defender, Mark Guéhi is one of the best in the league. The fact he hasn't been picked up by a top 6 club yet is outrageous. Former Chelsea academy product, is more likely to go there than other places in the league, and he will fix that defence. Chelsea need a man in defence. They've got too many kids. Mark Guéhi, Premier League captain, FA Cup finalist captain. Time of recording, it's not the FA Cup final yet, so he could potentially win the FA Cup final as well. He needs to go to a big team, and he has got the leadership. He's an England Euro international as well, probably our best defender in the Euros last year. He needs that big move, and Chelsea could be the perfect destination for him. Another player comfortable with the ball at his feet and playing at the back, which seems to be Chelsea's model. He could come in and just slot in perfectly. Potential Chelsea future captain as well. He's got leadership, he's got quality above everything else as well. He is one of the better centre-backs in this league. The only thing is with him, he's very good in the back 3. You haven't seen him too much in a back 4. I think the only time you have seen him in a back 4 is obviously for England. More exposure in a back 4, you got to see how he's really like. But he can deal with it. He's a good defender. One-on-one defending, he's very, very good. Aerially, very, very good. Intelligent enough to read the play, and he's like 24, 25. He's not too old. I think Chelsea need to grab him. No matter how much he's going to cost, he will be one of the league's best defenders for the years to come. So that is my picks for the defence. Now onto the wingers. Chelsea have an issue with their wingers. They got too much, so I don't think they're going to be looking in the winger market, but the wingers are all just mid. They're all very average. Sancho, Neto, Madueke, they're all just kind of there. They need a top level winger. Every Chelsea side has had a top level winger, Hazard and Robin. You're gonna need another one because Madueke ain't gonna cut it. Jadon Sancho ain't gonna cut it if you're gonna want to win leagues. You're gonna have someone Cole Palmer can play off, and for the wingers I have chosen Rodrigo, who is rumoured to be around 100 to 120 million pounds. He wants to leave apparently. Xabi Alonso doesn't want him in the squad next year. A move to the Premier League is very likely for Rodrigo to come in, be the main man somewhere, and for Chelsea he will be the main main man. He will get his position on the left wing and he can cook for them. It's a very Chelsea signing. It's a big statement signing and this can propel them to win the league. He can score goals. He can score goals in the highest of stages. You've seen it in Real Madrid, and he can fill out up front as well. If you need someone to score goals, Rodrigo is that player. Can play up front, can play on the wing. For 100 mil, you're gonna get a superstar, and Rodrigo is a superstar. He is a superstar ready, just needing to be birthed. On to the strikers now. I've got two options for strikers. Chelsea need a number 9. They have not had a number 9 since Diego Costa, and it shows. They only win leagues with an elite level, big number 9. Drogba and Costa. Big elite number 9s is who they win leagues with, and that's what I've chosen. I've got two big options for them. The first one is Osimhen, who's rumored to be about 60-70 million pounds. This has Chelsea written all over it. Big Nigerian striker, Chelsea. This is Chelsea. Powerful, strong, quick, can finish, elite finisher, both feet, can hold up man very well, and is so good at playing number 9, like at the one. He is a Drogba regen, the way he just pulls strikers left and right. He occupies a whole back four. I haven't seen many players do that since Drogba. So the fact he's doing that in 2025 against 4 centre backs, basically, he's going to fly in the Prem. He is built for the Prem. He's got the structure for the Premier League. Chelsea's biggest problem right now is scoring goals. Osimhen will fix that. On top of that as well, you got Palmer playing him in. Who else do you want playing him in? Now that De Bruyne and Trent is gone, Palmer potentially the best passer in the league. You got Frank Lampard and Drogba 2.0 at your club. Just get Osimhen, Chelsea. And the other option I've got for striker is Victor Gyökeres from Sporting, who's going to be around 100 million pounds. Chelsea need goals, so why not get the guy who scored the most goals in Europe this season? No brainer. This brother is a bags man, top shooter, scores goals from nowhere, scores goals from everywhere actually. He done it in the Champ 2 seasons ago, so he can play with the physicality of the English game. He went to Sporting, he refined himself a little bit, got better at the whole technical side of the game. He can come back in the Prem now and bark off. He is strong, quick, powerful, a lot like Osimhen. I think he's got a better shot than Osimhen. He's going to cost more than Osimhen obviously, but that's because of the seasons he's had, and the hype around him right now is monumental. Will he come and translate in the Premier League? I don't know, that's up for debate. But for 100 mil, he's going to be doing something right. So Chelsea could grab him and again become title challengers. I think Chelsea really all they need is a striker and a keeper and they're fine. Okay, so that's my little short list of candidates who I think Chelsea could potentially sign this summer based off rumours and who I think would be a good fit overall for them. So who am I going to pick? In goal, obviously, I've got Ramsdale. At centre-back, I'm going to pick Mark Guéhi. I think Dean Huijsen's gone to Madrid. That's done. Mark Guéhi can come in and be that man for Chelsea. And I think that will fix the whole defence. A lot like how Van Dijk fixed our defence and made us world beaters. I think Mark Guéhi can very much do the same for Chelsea. For my winger, obviously, I'm picking Rodrigo. I think they need an elite level winger to come in because their wingers are all at the same level. Rodrigo does what they all do at an elite level. So why not grab him? He's going to cost a lot of money. He will be the statement signing of the summer. And then for striker, I'm going to go for Osimhen over Gyökeres. I think Osimhen is a much better fit for the Prem. I think he's a much better fit for Chelsea. Like I said, it feels like a Chelsea signing. It's something they can do. And he will do well there. You got players that can play him the ball. He can hold it up on his chest. He can do everything. And I think he will be the one signing they need to make. People don't realise Chelsea have a good young squad. They're all getting a year older. You got some players coming back from loan. You got that Estavio kid, whatever his name, from Brazil. Potentially the new Neymar. Chelsea are going to be there next season, whether you like it or not. I'm looking for a big summer from Chelsea. And this could potentially be it to get them over the line and get a Prem before United, before Arsenal. It could happen. It could very well happen. But those are my picks for who I think Chelsea should sign in the summer. Let me know down below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that. I'll see you in a bit and love.